psychologist, trainer and author. I wanted to share with you one of the tools that I find really helpful for children, for adults, for myself, which is about creating your own sensory box. This is used in loads of different fields, particularly occupational therapy. There's no right or wrong way to do it. I'm just going to share the way that I find quite helpful, and then you can use your imagination and tailor make it to you. I'm calling it a sensory box, but it could be called a grounding, regulating, calming, cooling, special memory, happy box, whatever suits you. Equally, it does not need to be a box. It could be a bag, it could be a jar, it can be a container, but I find using sort of a shoebox works quite well for me. So just to give you a little bit of a flavour of the box, on the outside you can decorate it with photos, with pictures, with cards, with images. It might be materials like wrapping paper, bubble wrap, stickers. It could be I love velvet or silk, so I've got some of that on there. You could do lots and lots of different things. The idea is that when you just look at the outside, it takes you back to positive, happy, calming feelings. It's got good associations on the outside. And then on the inside, again, all of us will have different sensory profile, different needs. Some of us will want loads of items. Some of us will just want one or two and that's enough. Some people might prefer it to be in compartments or different containers. Some will swap different items. Others will like the consistency. So there's lots of different ways. The same as some of us will want things to pump us up, to energise us, to alert us, to upregulate, particularly if we're feeling quite low, quite demotivated, disconnected, dissociated. Others of us will be feeling quite stressed or worried or in a place of chaos or lots of thoughts buzzing around, and we might be looking to bring a sense of calm and peace and relaxation. So you'll choose different items for those different times. But inside, in essence, and I'm going to put on my little puppet here just to make it a bit more fun and playful and interactive, you are thinking about what things can you see and look at that make you feel calm, happy, regulated. And that could be things from items, like for example, I have my glitter stick that I absolutely love to watch and look at, but I also have things like cards from people I love and various other bits from liquid strippers. I've also got cards that I can look at from my grounding and regulating techniques, which give you just a reminder of things you can do. You might want to think about things you can smell. That might be things like I've got certain oils. That might be candles, incense, aroma dough. You might want to then think about things you can touch or do. So I've got, for example, some colouring in things. I've got a damage hole, which I can whack around to get some frustration out. I've got my favourite type of squishy stress ball. I've got a lot of different things, such as holding a grounding stone that can take me back to good memories. You might also want to think about things you can listen to. It might be a song, it might be an iPod, it might be a rain stick. I've got my Tibetan singing bowl. It might be various other bits. You then might want to also think about things that you can taste, or it might be having chocolate or something to chew. It might be having lip balm, which I've got. It might be having things like bubble gum or bubbles that you can blow. There's lots and lots of different things that people will like and to think about. And then it's really thinking about other stuff that you find. I've got a Rubik's Cube, for example, in there. Lots and lots of different ones. I've also got this lovely velvet heartbeat bear because I absolutely love velvet and it's got positive associations and it's my favourite colour, blue. And I've got loads of other things in there. But that's the other thing. Different things will work for different people. For example, velvet. I love it. I find it soothing. I wear it all the time. For some of you, you might get the heebie-jeebies, so you're not going to put velvet in. The other thing is it's about the positive memory bank that comes with it. It's about the relational experience. So it might be that you've got an item in there that someone gave to you that takes you back to something that makes you feel good. It might also be that, for example, you love animals but you don't have your animal with you, so you put a photo of that horse or tortoise or material that feels like that fluffy dog. You also can think about making items. If you don't have these items and you can't order them, make them. Think about making your own worry dolls, making your own stress ball using socks or balloons. There's lots and lots of different creative ways that you can do it. And then it's about how do you use that sensory box to prevent things from escalating? How do you use it to bring that feeling of calm and connection? How do you keep it close by? How do you use it? Because it's easier to prevent fires than it is to put them out. And how do you use it over and over again so that it becomes part of your routine, so that it goes into your muscle memory? It's a great thing to use just for a few moments, one item, two items, before and after, or before you go to bed, or in between when something stressful's happened, just to bring those few moments and to really create all of those different sensory systems. What can you do to smell, to hear, to see, to feel, to taste? Is there cognitive things that really help you, like a particular technique that you go to in your mind? Write those down, draw them, and pop them in the box. As I said, there's no right way to do it, but just to give you a little flavour. If you want to know more about this, I've got step-by-step instructions in my Therapeutic Treasure Box book. I've also got things in my grounding and regulating cards. And for children, I've got characters in both Binny the Baboon and Presley the Pug, which use and go through their sensory box or their regulating box. Really hope you find that useful.